Hello and welcome back to another edition of Why It Works. I'm Joelle Martinek, owner and photographer at Ginger Soul Photography. I hope your day is going well. Today we are taking a look at this beautiful image of this lovely dancer. So very first thing we're going to take a look at, you want to make sure that when you're working with dancers that you check in with their technique and make sure that it's flawless. So we're taking a look down here at her supporting foot, gorgeous, right over the box of that point shoe. Beautiful long leg line, nice and straight. Also back here in this arabesque, right, really lovely straight leg. We played with a little bit of a creative arm here in this arabesque position. And then something I always do with dancers in their creative sessions is make sure that I choreograph their hair as well, right? A ballet dancer typically wears their hair up in a bun in class or on stage, but they like to play when we're doing something just a little bit more artistic. So I made sure to tuck her hair behind this back shoulder, right? So that we get a really clean line right here. So her technique is lovely, really gorgeous. So the next thing that we can take a look at is contrast, right? So she's wearing this beautiful teal leotard, which creates great contrast back here behind this white wall, right? Everything else is pretty light. So that pop of color really stands out and really draws your eye to her. Some other things that I loved. I debated whether or not to move these little statues and platforms out from behind her, but what I love that it did was it created just a little bit of depth in the photo. And then we did make sure consciously to get this leg above the height of that little platform there, right? I didn't want it to cross over through here. That didn't feel very visually appealing to me. So we made sure to do that. I love that this little statue's eyeline is also even just focusing in on the dancer. So I love that. You know, little details somebody else might not notice, but I notice, and it brings me joy. So we should all have a little more joy in life, don't you think? And then something else I loved, the studio that we were in, the light was coming through the windows right here. So I just enjoyed the extra little bit of pattern on the wall. Um, Again, just creating some depth, some visual interest. I like that this, I'm a sucker for triangles, right? So it's a triangle. And then I also love that this part kind of mimics, um, her body line right there. So that's super fun. And then, all of this negative space really lets your eye rest. So just nice and clean right there. And her shoulders if we're looking at like a rule of third situation, it's actually like her shoulder right here that's crossing the grid line. So if I had, when I edit or when I shoot, I have a grid overlay. There's a video on, if you're shooting on your phone, how to turn on that grid overlay. I can link that up in the comments below so that you can find that really easily if you're wanting to do that. It's something that I use to make sure that my horizon lines are straight and that I'm taking a look at composition within my camera. And then I often don't leave as much space down here, but with this image, I felt like I enjoyed the brown of the floor with her, just kind of, again, it creates just a little more contrast. So I left just a little bit more of that in there. And, I love the relaxed, she's not cranking her neck back here. So it feels like she's very lifted. And for me, that is why this image works. I hope you have a great day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to get to know you and what you would like to see from me on this channel. And that's it. Have a great day.